Hi everyone. Right, here we go. We've finally done it. We've got the kicker running as well as the bouncer now, so we've got both machines running, but not together at the moment. I'll set those up next week, and we'll do a video of them together. But for now, I just thought I'd show you, well, that it is actually working, and I'm pretty sort of pleased with it really, and sort of spend a bit of time on it. Strangely, we did a few of the lamps were out on the buttons, replaced them, they were working, and now switched them on again and they've gone off. So it would have meant taking all the deck out. So I'll do a quick video. Hopefully you'll forgive me, you won't see the buttons too much anyway, but everything else is working, the lights, everything else. So yeah, it's all good, it's all go, and it's took a long time. Had a hell of a job with the loom on this one, sort of try and make it into the loom I wanted. It's not a job I'd recommend, but but I've got the machine I wanted, so it's all good, and spent a lot of time, quite a bit of money on it. Done everything up. As you can see, even the cash tray was shined up, and it's pretty good. There's things to do on it still, but generally I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah, we've got the power supply nicely tied up, and as you can see, and if I maybe shine the light on in there, might show it up a bit better. But yeah, spent quite a bit of time on this. As I say, everything was chromed up where it needed to be, and everything was powder coated as well. Yeah, stickers on the back door kind of thing was sort of protected with a laminate, and sort of laminated the board layout. Notice on the back door. There's even the coin mech notice there as well. So for those there. So yeah, it's come out quite nicely, really. Quite pleased with it, and as I say, it's been worth the wait. I started this back sort of May time. Yeah, probably May, June time when I started this, so it's been worth the wait. But little bits here and there I've been doing at it, sort of, and yeah, of course with the lockdown as well, I had to wait with time to get the powder coaters and the chrome done as well. So yeah, it's been worth the wait though. So hopefully what I'll do, I'll flick a few credits on, and we'll have a few goes at this one and see what you think. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back, and let's have a few goes of bouncer stroke kicker. Now, as I explained before, yeah, it's got the kicker top glass in it, but it's got a bouncer bottom glass in it. The kicker originally was £2 jackpot, and the bouncer was just changed to a £3 jackpot, and I believe that was 140 rather than 150. But pretty much everything else was the same, really. What you could do on kicker is get 4 times 10 change on one play, but I've noticed on Chris's bouncer over there, when it came to the bouncer, they changed it, and you can only get 5 plays for 50p. So there's a slight change there, but nothing too sort of major, really. Yeah, so next thing to do is to try and get these two working. They're not working at the moment, so they're not used really very much, but it's been nice to get them working anyway. So but yeah, anyway, enough of my nattering. And that's not right, because oh dear, that's not a good start. Alright, hopefully yeah, that's not quite right. Yeah, that's right. So it's corrected itself there. There must be a bit. There must be a slight sort of sensor fault on that one, maybe. I'm hoping not, but it's been working okay yesterday when we tested it. So. Oh, we've got them working now. They've decided to come back on again. Well, two of them have anyway, so. Yeah, I think I mentioned it as well before. I've got the reel bands. I've just got to move them up a slight bit. They are reproduction reel bands, and I put them on as per the manual. But for some reason they're just slightly below the wind line, so I'm going to have to sort of take the deck out and just have a quick jiggle with them. Now you see it's not right. Yeah, it's definitely lost its place there. I don't know where it is, but it's a few nudges away. I can get it anyway. Let's see if that will. Yeah, see that's coming this time. Yeah, it's a bit intermittent, that is. It's quite quite sort of generous with the small winds, and the gamble on the actual gamble isn't too bad. It tends to sort of go up to about 70p a lot of the time, but the nudge gamble isn't quite so generous. So you can't have it always, but it's quite good really. Massive huge thanks goes to Simon for the kicker glass. I did have one, and amazingly so did Simon, and managed to but unfortunately mine wasn't quite so good as this one. It's in really quite nice condition. There's just the odd little blemish on there, but it really is, for its age, it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so sort of can't thank you enough for that, Simon, if you're watching. And you know, it's just a labour of hard work. It's all come out, and from the idea we had about a year and a half ago to this. So just so you can see that your old kicker glass is come back into use again finally. Right, well, we only need 2 nudges, but it's a bit of a brutal gamble because it's either 7 or 10 pence. So I think it sort of forces you to take the £2 really. So here we go. And we've actually got a feature held on there, so the only thing that will stop that from adding up the nudges the next time will be a win on the win line. So let's see what happens. 7 nudges. We've got 5. We've got £1 if we lose, so we might as well try and have a gamble. And we've lost. So. And we've got another feature hold again. So if we get a melon and bell on the win line, I think it's jackpot, I think, or super nudge-matic anyway. Let's see what happens. Oh. Right, again we can have a gamble, and we've lost again, but it's £2. And we've got another feature hold, so this really is a bit of a streak, a streak for kicker, as you might say. So yeah, this is again, same again. We need a melon or bell. Obviously there's no £2 gamble, so it does self-collect, and there's no sort of little mini jackpot tune like you get with the melons either, unfortunately. But let's see what happens. Oh. Again, same again. Oh, right, okay. There we go. It's a jackpot. And no hold this time. That would have been a bit cheeky, but yeah, it would have been nice to get them all lit. But yeah, incidentally, I had to make all the masks for the bottom glass. And it was a right game getting this lot done. This side wasn't too bad, this side, but yeah, it was a bit of a labour of love. It took a few days. You can see them in there or not, but yeah, and down that side there. As you see, it's a massive bulbs under there, but the top glass, the top mask is original, but I just have the bottom one. So yeah. It's all good stuff when it comes to making these machines up, but got it done off take a long time. Right, I'll play these 40 odd credits off, and then that should be. It was going to be a short video, but it's 13 minutes already. I'm really glad I got the little streak on the features anyway. And I say massive thanks to Chris, of course, to without the lender of his bouncer there, I probably wouldn't be able to make this. It really was, you know, a godsend having something to copy from an actual machine, complete one. I did have the wiring diagrams. I could have had pictures as well if I wanted, but to have the actual machine next to this one to copy from it is the ultimate, really. And so yeah, huge thanks to Chris and for the loan of his machine. Incidentally, his machine was obviously restored as well, because it was in a right state, and very quickly, as you can see there at the back, it's all been tidied up similar to mine. Yeah, it's there is a real deck, trust me. Once I hook it up next week, I'll have both machines lined up together, and we'll do a nice video of two bouncers together, which is obviously a rare thing to see these days. So that'll be nice anyway. So yeah. So that reel seems to have corrected itself now for whatever reason, so it must be a loose connection somewhere. Do the second reel really, and we've got the first one. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, pound. Always nice to see £1.50 coming out in old 10p's. It's yeah, it's much better than the old new 10p, so it's a must really. But these really old JPMs, you really got to have the old 10p's in them. It's so it really does. The sound of them coming out really does make a lot of difference. Oh, final one to Steve. If you're watching, Steve Lancet. I'll just quickly divert again, very quickly. Thanks very much for the sound pot, the sound controller there. It's in there, it's working, as you can hear. I don't think these machines are particularly loud anyway, but it's working nicely, and so many thanks for that as well. Yeah, it's definitely a good cash gamble on this. Blimey, those pounds are... Right, there we are. That's it. No credits left. And that was Kicker. 1982 machine using System 80 by JPM. And as I say, we're not sure if any of these exist anymore, the actual kickers themselves, so for now I'm using the bouncer ROMs, but you know, if anyone's got a bottom kicker glass, I'd be very interested, and if you know of the ROMs, again, very interested in having those as well. Yeah, there you go. I'll leave you to it, and I'll be back next week with a video of both bouncer and kicker together. Cheers, bye.